Good afternoon. My name is da-Silva, the outstanding teacher trainer. This afternoon, I'm going to be talking about assessment. What is assessment? Why do we assess? How do we assess? Exactly do we assess? Assessment can be summarized to be knowing just how much the learners have learned. We've got several types of assessment. We've got objective assessment, we've got formative assessment, summative assessment, diagnostic assessment. All these forms of assessment are to ensure that we want to know if they are learning, how much of what we've been teaching them have they learned. I'll give an example. We want to start any lesson. We use what is called formative assessment. Formative assessment is the basis of all the assessment. It tells you what do they know in the first place, what do they know about what I'm supposed to, that I want to teach them? How much of it do they know? And then you know how to bridge what they know with what you want to teach them. Summative assessment, on the other hand, is at the end of it all. At the end of the term, at the end of the session, how much have they learned about the things I've been trying to teach them, and at what level? When we're talking about diagnostic assessment, it means finding out what is wrong. Why is this particular child unable to access this aspect of learning? Diagnostic, it tells you how or what impeding learning for this particular child. Now, how about methods you can employ in terms of, what about questioning? You have close-ended questions, the one that go, he was born in dash, doesn't take high level of thinking. Then you have the open-ended questions that make the children think. Socratic questioning that go on and make them dig deeper and deeper. Then you have the theory questions. Then you have the questions that come with the questions that make you think critically. The answers are not so obvious. You can't get them. Then other forms of assessment include think tanks. You have think tanks, you tell them to do spider webs and everybody comes together, collaborative thinking, and then they put the ideas on paper and you see exactly how the members of that team are thinking. Then you can use observations, especially in the nursery and preschool, to assess their learning. Even in science, in the science lab, as they assess what they're learning, as they record. And then you have homework. Homework is very good if it's done well. So we've talked about why we're assessing and how we're assessing, and what how to go about the assessment and what you assess. At the end of it all, the bottom line is just how much have they learned, and if they're not learning, why? What do I do better to make learning to take place on a higher level, at a larger scale, at a quicker pace for each and every child, because every child matters. This has been Olufumilero da-Silva, teacher trainer, talking about assessment. If you want to learn more about assessment, you can obtain assessment. Just send me a private chat or call me up and we'll arrange to you. Next week we'll be talking about emotional intelligence. This has been Olufumilero outstanding teacher trainer. Have a beautiful week ahead. God bless you.